What's going on, guys? This is Aussie Van Man. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning. Just woke up, got a bit of a headache. I slept with my neck in like a kink last night. Ugh. See if that works itself out. Alright, we're here in the Superstition Mountains. We're in the wrong spot where I'm going to be searching though. So we have to pack up. Well, I just packed up. We're moving points to meet my search friends, Mindy. Alright, it turns out they're running a little late, so that gives me more time to prep. I'm actually starving. So we're going to drive over to the meeting point, and I'm going to probably make something to eat. I'm starving. Maybe heat up some leftovers from the potluck yesterday. Maybe take some ibuprofen because my headache is a bit annoying right now. Freshen up, wake up, get ready, and wait for the rest of them. And then we'll get out and start searching. Where we're searching today, we're searching out in the Superstition Wilderness out near Apache Junction. We're searching for Phillip, well, not Phillip Wilson out this way. Phillip Wilson would be out this way, or he went missing out this way. We're actually searching for khayman welch, and we're thinking maybe possibility he went the opposite way of where he was seen. So we're going to do some more searching in an area we haven't really searched much. So let's get out there, guys. Alright. Alright, we made it to the meeting place. We're at the Bulldog OHV staging area. Just realized, I don't know what happened, but yeah, my rear driver's side indicator light is not working all of a sudden. It was working yesterday, now it's not working. I don't know if a mouse got up and chewed into something or if it just randomly blew yesterday or today. So we'll have to take a look at that later. Hopefully it's just a blown bulb. If it's a wire, then I'm maybe going to be stressing out a little bit about that, because who knows where the wire is going to be bad, and I don't know how far I can chase that. So let's hope it's just a bulb, but it's, that's going to be something for later when I get to camp and I'm able to pull that assembly out and have a look at it. Alright, my ride has arrived. They got a, oh, you can't see it, behind there's an ATV. Okay, Mindy really wants to wreck our Jeep today. Alright, I'm getting chauffeured today, and Mindy with her new Jeep, she's gonna break it in today. Or break it, we'll see. Definitely wouldn't take my van through this. I have taken my van through some shady stuff like this before, but only because I was on a road I couldn't turn around on. And I was like, oh man, I guess I gotta go now. Well, we're out here. I have not ever been out to this section before. It's yeah, pretty lumpy out here. Definitely won't be able to take my van back here. It's brutal. Definitely four-wheel driving ATV roads. Very, very mountainy, hilly type terrain. Very rugged. Yeah, well, there was a body found out here. I don't know, probably like a year ago. David Mueller. So anybody could be out here. I don't think Phillip's out this way. Phillip's probably back that way, but there's a possibility Khay might have walked out this way. And this area really hasn't been searched much by us. We've been out here a few times, but not this far out. But the terrain is pretty crazy out here, so there's always a chance that he got turned around and ended up out this way. But yeah, lots of new growth from the rain and stuff like that. Pretty wild out here. So it'd be hard to find him out here. Alright, so we're actually right by where David Mueller was found. And his body was found just over here under one of these trees. Very strange place for him to be, because he would have come back up first water from where his car got stuck, crossed the safety of the 88, which he could have followed back to town for help, but instead he wandered out into the wilderness out here and ended up over here under a tree. It really doesn't make sense. I don't know what was going on with him. I had heard something about him being wanted by police. He is a former police officer himself. I'm not sure what that was all about, but anyway, he ended up out here under a tree. Not much more was told about it. They just found him and case closed. So very strange. But somewhere down in this kind of wash between the hills here, there's a tree where he was found over here. Not sure exactly which tree. Interesting. Looks like a very old campfire ring someone stacked up here. Now, one of these green bushes here, or one of these green trees here, apparently is where he was found. I don't know exactly which, but doesn't really make sense that he was here, honestly. Really doesn't make sense he'd come off the road from safety, walk under one of these trees and just die. Does not make sense, but that's where they found him, apparently. Alright, we'll start heading back. I'm a little ways away from the others, and I don't have my radio on me, so let's get back up to them. Alright, so I was walking over this little mountain hill thing over here. I can tell people have been riding their horses through here. There's a pretty well cut in horse trail here, so I don't think there's going to be anything for us to find there. But I just want to get my eyes up on this little crack in the hillside here just to make sure nothing's laying up there. Alright, nothing up there. Oh, I think I hear the ATV coming back. Alright, we better get back over to the Jeep. ATV now. problems with a brand new, literally just driven today ATV. How much did you pay for this? We got it hooked up to a battery tender. That's not doing nothing.
It's on
either.
life support. First trip
That's
out.
my new power station for Cybpulte.
Something.
And yeah, we got no power at all. Brand new ATV from Yamaha.
Fucking Brock.
From Yamaha. What happened, Yamaha? Alright, Carlos is voiding his warranty right here. Alright, well, I don't know what the solution is, but there's zero power to the ATV. We've disconnected the battery to see if we can hard reset it, and hopefully there's a fault and not a fuse blown somewhere. I don't know. There's fuses all over the place, so we'll see. This thing literally come brand new off the lot yesterday. I don't know where they bought it, but it's brand new Yamaha, never driven until today. Alright, we got it running again. Don't know what it was, but we unplugged the battery for like 10 minutes, plugged it back in, and everything reset. So I don't know if it was like some sort of safety switch that went, I don't know.
You're in too.
Let's take a run at it. Oh. Crisis averted. Whew, let's get some air on it. It's warm. This is not much of a winter we're having. It is quite warm. I'm sweating. Alright, we're going to Los Gringos Mexican joint. We're all gonna eat, and I'm probably gonna head back out to the desert. A couple of things I gotta do on the van. I'm gonna have some adult beverages tonight, I think. We'll see how I feel. Alright, let's get over to the restaurant. Alright, we're going to Los Gringos Locos. Is this Mexican approved, Mindy? Oh.
I think so.
Okay.
It's usually cheap drinks.
I hear gringos. Is this white people Mexican food, or is this...
Let me know if that card doesn't work.
Okay, I'll let you know right now.
Alright, I didn't really film in there. We were too busy catching up and talking. Lunch was great though. They paid for lunch, so thanks guys. I really appreciate that. Alright, it's hot outside and I'm a little sleepy after hiking and eating. So we're gonna head back out to the First Water Trail. I wanna get a little nap in, I think, maybe. I don't know. Alright, we're gonna head back out to the desert and hang tight. Maybe we'll go for a little hike this afternoon. I want to get some shots in and stuff like that, some video shots, some pictures and stuff like that. Do a bit of photography maybe, and see what the night brings. But I'm thinking a couple of adult beverages would be good. Alright, let's go. Okay, so we're up here at the First Water Trailhead, and they put these new signs up here. A lot of people have shot them with guns. That's kind of lame and messed them up, but this is really cool. Check this out. We have the trailheads here and how much elevation we're looking at. That's really cool. So yeah, 2-bar huli tool. Second water. I've been on second water before. Bull Pass. There's a lot of them. I can't remember how many of these I've done. Definitely not all of them. Probably not even half of these. But yeah, here's your maps over here. I really like that they put this up. I don't think they had these before, but you got all your trail maps here. Black Mesa. That's one I've been wanting to check out, Black Mesa. So where are we? Here, I think. yeah, that's where we're at right here. And I've been all over this stuff all the way. Where is somewhere in there's a Weaver's Needle, but I've been all through a lot of this right here. Yeah, but I kind of like that they put this oh wow, look at this. This is cool. You can adopt a trail. There's still some spots left, guys. So I guess they go clean up the trails and stuff. That's really cool. But yeah, a lot of information they've put out here on the trailhead now. So as you can see, no off-highway vehicles, mountain bikes and motorized. So you used to be able to take mountain bikes out here, but now no mountain bikes included. It used to be only e-bikes and mechanized, but I guess no mountain bikes anymore. Do not graze, riding, or pack animals. Interesting. So yeah, a lot of rules they put up here. Some people have been not so kind here. If you gotta go poop, you gotta be able to bury it at least 6 to 8 inches. All that stuff. Very cool. I like what they've done. Anyway, it's been, I want to say, probably about 2 years since I've been on this particular trail. I think the last time I was on this particular trail, I got caught in a lightning storm, and lightning was coming down all around me. I got stuck on a mountaintop. It was pretty brutal. But I did get out of there okay. So we're going back out. I want to have a little hike around. I want to kind of go down this way and cut up towards Massacre Falls. It's named that because it's an area where there was a massacre. I can't remember if that was a Peralta massacre or if that was a particular massacre on some Native Americans. I forgot. But rich history out in these mountains, like I said in the last video. You know, lost Dutchman mine mysteries or myths. People have been searching for the lost Dutchman mine out here for over 100 years probably at this point. Lots of people have gone missing and ended up dead looking for this mine, including a number of people within the last, I won't say 10 or 15 years, they've been found out here dead after going looking for the mystery of the lost Dutchman mine. 3 gentlemen were found way out here, deceased out in the desert, after getting lost and succumbing to heat. Another guy fell off a cliff and got wedged in a crack, all looking for the lost Dutchman mine out here. All sorts of crazy stuff. We've had planes crash into the mountains here. Yeah, it's a pretty wild place. Anyway, one place I haven't been, and I don't know if I'll make it there today because we're already into the late afternoon, so I can't really spend too much time out here. But I just wasn't done hiking. I wanted to get back out. So we're gonna go up this way. It's some pretty brutal terrain, so I don't know how far I'm gonna get. But I want to start heading towards Massacre Falls. There's a massive giant wash that goes up towards there that I never got to search, and I wanted to search, and there's also one of the search areas where I wanted to go for Phillip Wilson, but I never got up there. So let's see how far I get, but nothing too crazy today. I will say it's good to be back out here again. It's just absolutely beautiful landscape out here in the Superstition Mountains. You wouldn't think it being way out in the desert like this, but when you're out here, you'll know what I'm talking about. Very dangerous area too. Probably want to be pretty experienced to be out here. So we're on trail 4 now. We are definitely going to leave the trail soon now, because we're going to be going up into these mountains here. Pretty rugged, pretty overgrown. We're going to be going into some pretty loose boulder covered washes. I don't know what they look like now, but even when I was looking at them, when it was really dry, they were pretty overgrown. But it is an area I've always been interested in for the searches. I have been on some of these mountains here. I've been all the way to the top of that one. This one I climbed all the way along here and down the back and come back through, but I've never been up further up the washes that way into the mountains. So we're gonna see if I can make it up there today. It's possibly a pretty rough hike up there, but again, we'll see what we can do. Oh man, I just realized something. Dang it, I forgot to turn my GPS on. This whole time I haven't been recording where I'm going. Always turn your GPS on, guys. You're never gonna find your way back. You're never gonna have an accurate description of how far and how high you hiked and how long you hiked. It's very good data to have. Okay, you can see from the massive flash floods we had over here. Look at the damage it did. These plants just tore up. So, this is a wash heading in the direction I want to go. Unfortunately, it is extremely overgrown. So I don't know how far I'm going to be able to follow it out before I have to start bushwhacking. Okay. Well, we'll follow it as far as we can. But yeah, this is the way we want to go. We're officially off trail now. So I have been up part of this wash before. In this lower area, I've been through here before. But we're still looking out in the wash here for any bones that might have washed from further up down, because we've had a lot of flood waters come through here. And if, say, Phillip Wilson ended up in the wash up there, like I wanted to check up in the higher areas in the mountain, he might have, some of his bones might have washed down here. Ooh, it's pretty dry. It's actually dried up a lot, but the plants have grown way up because of the amount of water that was in here at one point. But I am seeing some footprints through here. So there have been at least one other hiker through here. By the looks of the prints within the last few days, at least. I see the prints coming back out, so they did make it back out. I don't know how far up they went. Alright guys, I made it to the point, and this is embarrassing, I made it to the point where I needed to get to before I started going up into the mountain. Now I need to turn back. I need to go to the bathroom. So and not the kind where I can just pee on a tree. I need to go to the bathroom, so I'm gonna have to turn back and hike back, because I know the need and urge to go is getting more and more increasingly. Yesterday was the potluck at work. There was a lot of food that I ate, and now it's decided, yeah, nature is calling. So I need to get back, because I'm not going to be able to hold this for hours, and I don't have toilet paper or a shovel with me. So yeah, we're gonna go back, guys. We got, I don't know, I want to say 2 miles in. We're gonna hike 2 miles back. Oh, there's a lot of water sitting over here. I must have walked around this bit. A lot of water sitting right there. Alright, well, there's a bust on the search. I didn't get to the point where I wanted to. I wasn't sure if I would get there anyway, so I forgot how far it is. We got close to the point where I was about to enter into new territory, but I just, yeah, I should have brought some toilet paper with me at least. It's embarrassing. I just did the video on what I pack. I guess we're adding toilet paper to that list. I've never had to go poop in the while on a search before. Usually just pee and just pee on a tree, it's fine, but this is a first for me. That's what happens when you eat way too much the day before, I guess. Okay, let's get back to the van. It could be just natural erosion, but it's so strange. It almost looks like a caved in mine. It's just looks so deep for a natural erosion, but I could be wrong. Hopefully there's no kitties or, oh, this is pack rat nest for sure. No, it doesn't go very deep. Maybe it is just natural erosion, or maybe some animals dug it out. Kind of goes back to the left a bit, but it is definitely full of pack rat nest, so I'm not going in there. That's gross. But it does go up to the left there. That's kind of strange. Maybe it was a prospecting tunnel, like they started to go in and then changed their mind, and then part of it filled in over the years. That, I'm not gonna lie, is pretty cool. Alright, we made it back. Got quite a sweat going on the hike back. I definitely need to wipe myself down and get changed into some new clothes shortly. Alright, I made it back. All changed, freshened up. I'm gonna try to get some sunset shots as the sun goes down. Should be pretty good lighting with the clouds up. It should make the sky a little bit oranger. Those clouds are going to carry that sunset, which is going to be cool. So it's a bit after 4 o'clock. I think it's just about beer o'clock. I'm charging up the power from my music box and put a couple of tunes on when all the hikers leave and have a couple of beers. I'm gonna need to eat something soon too, so we have leftovers in the fridge still from the potluck. I think we're gonna heat some of that up and eat that. Some dirty rice that I cooked and some brisket. Sounds delicious. Alright guys, so we have these leftovers here all smacked into a bag. Okay. Oh, it's a giant piece of brisket right there. We'll save that for tomorrow, I think, because I just got a bunch of chopped brisket that just fell out here. And I just need some of this dirty rice in here. We're gonna have dirty rice, brisket, and scalloped potato. It's gonna kind of be all mixed together. So that's kind of how it's coming out here. This is definitely what I needed. I would eat outside, but the mosquitoes are starting to come in and they're harassing me, so I'll make the best of what I can. I'm safe from the mosquitoes here for now.
Let's run away to the coast, somewhere far away from home. All we need is just ourselves and nothing else. Feel the sand between our toes, hear the oceans ebb and flow. The summer air fills our lungs and keeps us young. So we'll write where the land and ocean meet, a place in the wilderness. The fire burns through the night, keeps us warm till morning light. We watch the sun fill the sky and lose all sense of time. So we write our names in the sand right where we lay, our bodies down to rest, and we'll fall asleep where the land and ocean meet, our place in the wilderness, our place in the wilderness. These days lately feel like this, our place in the wilderness.
Alright guys, whew, looks like I got a bit of sun on my face today. I was gonna sit outside and have some adult beverages and play some music, but the mosquitoes absolutely started devouring me outside there, so I ran and I'm back in the van. I guess movies and bed it is. It's probably a good thing because I'm actually really tired. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm pretty tired actually. I wasn't that up for beers after all. Alright. It's been a big day. A very big day. We didn't find Phillip or Khay, but it was good to get back out there, see how the landscape's changing, see what the weather's doing, what the fauna is doing. Not fauna, flora, fauna, I don't know. See what the desert landscape's doing. It's a lot greener. It's actually makes it harder to find people out here when it's a lot greener like that, because everything's growing. Alright. I am totally pooped. I kind of wish I had ice cream, but I kind of don't, because I know I don't need it right now and I need to stay off the sugars, but I am craving ice cream right now. But on that note, we're gonna end the video here. I'm tired. I'm gonna get all this stuff off my bed, rearrange my van, put a movie on, and tomorrow is a whole nother adventure. Hope you guys are out there exploring, doing what it is that you do, whatever makes you happy in life. I hope you're doing that. Okay, so this is Aussie Van Man out, and we'll see you later. What's going on here?